This lady said that she was kidnapped and robbed by Ghana police.
Last night, I was kidnapped and robbed by the police in Ghana.
Now, I'm like, Ghana police? Is it the Ghana police we know or a different Ghana police? Because she said they robbed her, they kidnapped her and robbed her. Listen to what she said.
Last night, I was kidnapped and robbed by the police in Ghana.
So I'm like, is she sure this is Ghana police we are talking about here? She said yes.
I was kidnapped by 3 masked police officers. They covered their license plate. They didn't have name badges on. They completely covered their face.
They removed their name tags and then they hide their license plate and some things.
License plate, they didn't have name badges on. They completely covered their face, and as soon as they decided they wanted to take us, they took our phones.
Now, before we go into the story, she said a lot about it. I'm going to give you a breakdown, but before we go into that, something also happened last night at Yamaransa, a police barrier, where the driver did a video saying that the policewoman said he has to pay 20 Ghana before she will make him pass police sales.
Video. Any problem? IGP. Me Yamaransa barrier. Ma bedu ha. Na minim se police in 6 my driver ni. Say me 20 cities. Yes, ana moka. Say my funny oma. Me 20 cities. Ni dem no go kwa so. Minim se Ghana ha no say police for no to be dey omo so pe. Oni no ba be se oni gina ho no.
Now back to so this is what happened at the Yamaransa last night. Says that the ones in the police if we make it pay 20 Ghana before you go make it pass, which I believe that this matter Ghana police have to investigate this matter if it is true or it's not true, because we don't understand what is going on. He said because he has carried things in his car, they said he should pay 20 Ghana. I don't know. I don't think it is allowed. We have to also hear from the woman and know if this is true. Because you can't stand up and tarnish Ghana police image like that. If it is true or it is false, we still need to hear from the Ghana Police Service concerning this issue, because this is a dent on the Ghana Police Service's image. Now, back to the issue. The lady who said she was robbed and kidnapped by Ghana police. Now, when I saw this thing, I'm like, yo, hey, are you sure about what you're saying? Are you sure Ghana police did this to you?
Last night, I was kidnapped and robbed by the police in Ghana. I was kidnapped by 3 masked police officers. They covered their license plate. They didn't have name badges on. They completely covered their face. And as soon as they decided they wanted to take us, they took our phones and my camera. So I couldn't record. I couldn't contact anyone. I couldn't even look up, what was legal for the police to do. And obviously, not sure the law would have helped. They are the law like that. So the Uber driver that picked us up at the end of the night told me that this is something that happens frequently. The police set up these checkpoints all over the city and they'll stop you for anything. Like you could not come to a complete stop. You could have something on you. You could do nothing and they will stop you. And if they find out that you're American or they suspect you might have money, then they will take you. They decided they wanted to take us. They heard my accent because they asked me a question and I had to answer. And
now, she said they checked her bags. They checked her thoroughly. They did everything.
And I had to answer. And they checked our bags. They checked our whole body. And when they looked inside my bag and they saw that I had cash, they decided I needed to get in the car. So they told me to get in the car. I tried.
Now, she said that she didn't do anything. No, she didn't do anything. Just that they were driving around and then they decided to stop them, check their bags. And whenever she wants to question the police get angry. Say, why are you questioning me? Like, hey, you want to show me my job or something? And they kept threatening them. The police were threatening them, according to this lady.
I asked why. I tried to say, like, is there anything else we can do to handle this? No. So they told me to get in the car. And they got mad anytime I tried to ask a question. So I realized, like, I cannot fight back right now. I have to simply, like, do what they say. So there was a friend of a friend that I knew in Ghana, and we had just went out to eat. So we're in the car together. They actually cuffed him because he's from Ghana, but they didn't cuff me. They just sat me in the car and they drove us around. Little did I know we were driving in Accra the whole time, but I don't know where I am. I don't have my phone. It feels like we're getting further and further from where I'm staying. Like I'm feeling, I'm feeling terrible. One of the cops is in the back seat and he has his arm around me the entire time. They were screaming at us most of the time, and then sometimes they would decide to be nice. Like it was definitely like a good cop, bad cop type of situation. They told me I would not go back home to America. They would arrest me and those charges would not let me board my flight. They told my friend he was gonna go to jail. and the threats kept escalating. At one point, they even made me read a Bible verse and explain to them why that meant we should pay them before they take us to the station. This was the most nonsense I'd ever heard in my life. But again, they're all armed. There are big ass guns in the trunk. At one point, there were.
Now, according to her, she ended up giving the police about $400, which is close to like 5,000 Ghana cedis just that night, because she didn't do anything.
That I was not good, but they still had my phone and my camera and the person that I was with. So I took some money out. I took out like $150 US dollars, and I went back to the car. I gave it to them. I'm thinking it's over then. No, of course it's not over. They're still trying to extort more money out of the other guy. So eventually they get about $400, and I'm tweaking because I'm like, I need to be up in the morning. Like, where am I? Who am I? Like, I just felt, I've never felt powerless like that in my life. So
now I have a problem with this, and I think that Ghana Police Service should look into this matter. She was also encouraging people that if they are coming to this Ghana for December, that is December, they shouldn't come and they should be careful. Then some whole things. No.
I say all that to say, if you're going to Accra for Dirty December or going at all, make sure you don't, I guess, look rich. I didn't even have on any designer. I had on a cheap outfit. It doesn't matter. Don't talk back to the police because they will straight up take you. Thankfully, I'm not physically harmed. $150, that's nothing. They don't know that, but I'm gonna be okay, and I thank God for that. I thank God for his covering. And yeah, just wanted to tell my story.
First and foremost, this is not the only video I have seen. I have seen a lot of videos, people talking about, say, you don't come to Ghana for Dirty December. I know Dirty December in Ghana is when foreigners or the diasporians come to Ghana to enjoy the tour, and that is how the country also gets revenue to help the country, or develop the country. Now, this lady and a few people have taken the platform to tarnish the image of Ghana, which is wrong. Now, I would urge Ghana Police Service to call these people. They are in Ghana right now. Call them, invite them, investigate the matter. Those people, where it happened, the people there, let us find out, because this is bad. Say, no, it is not good. It is not good for the country's police service name, because this video is going out. This video, people would see it and say things about the country. No. Call them, invite them, ask them questions. Let's investigate the matter. And those people who did that, if they could be fake police, they could be real police, we don't know. It could be like she's even lying. Call them. Let's investigate the matter. Let's see the way forward. Let's bring all those culprits to justice. They must face the law. Guys, this is trending. Share your thoughts to me in the comment section. My name is Kwabena Liquid. This is the Kwabena Liquid Network. Here we tell you what is trending on social media. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on the post notifications so that when we post the video, you will get a notification. I'm out. Peace.